Alright. Start saved game. Load. Okay, where the hell were we?
Temple Island, from the looks of it.
Yes, we were getting started on the fire marbles.
Right.
Which
The Waffle Iron of Doom.
yes. We need to look at a few
We need to go to
things.
Survey Island.
Yes.
Gotta find out where the fire marbles are.
I don't want to switch this up, but
Then
yeah,
don't.
yeah.
You don't have to.
Well, if I don't, then it's a Did I do that?
Yes, you did that. You actually.
I was wondering if I hit the door or not. That was a little weird.
You did.
Okay. Again. Okay.
Weeks.
Weeks to figure out how to turn a damn lever. Let's see. I need to go this way.
Minecart.
Is it the minecart?
That leads to the Book Assembly Island. The
Yes.
Survey Island from Book Assembly.
Yes, you are correct. As much as I enjoy watching that, let's skip over it.
Right, so we have a fire marble here.
Yes. The thing that we're looking for is in there, but we don't know how to get there. Now, I do remember seeing the fire marble for Temple Island. It's right there.
Yeah.
We might be able to get to it, actually. Hold on.
Different walkway.
Yeah. It's down there.
Means going. We may have to take the bottom stairs, I guess.
Yeah, we'll check that out. Zooming along at the speed of sound.
Not quite how that song goes, but alright.
Shush.
Wait.
Okay, so yeah, it's a different rockway, one that we don't have access to yet. Okay, well, back to over here.
Back to Book Assembly.
Into here.
Oh, yeah, by the way.
Yeah.
Something that you wouldn't have noticed because we zipped around Gen's lab really quickly the first time around.
Yeah.
He had a gun lying around in the area.
Wait, really?
Yeah, like a musket. It's not here anymore.
Oh, it's not? If we miss it the first time, it's just gone?
Yeah, the first time you get in is the only time you get to see it, and then after that, it's gone. Which means that we just missed him.
Yeah. Where was the button?
All
The button was
in the lab.
Yeah.
I remember.
Yep, there it is.
Such a stupid place to put it.
I know, right? It's so far away.
Okay, time to play with Survey Island. suits us just fine. Survey Island is pretty enough.
Survey Island says... Okay. Let's see...
Yeah, this is the right side.
Is this the right side?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Because the other one led to the golden thingy.
Right. Okay, so right now it's looking at Temple Island, and I know where that is, but we need to know the marble. Or, yeah, Jungle Island. We need to know it's here, if I remember correctly. No, I remember. It is right there, because it's there. So, 1 second. Because that is the proper placing. So, it is second column from the right. Looks like...
Fourth column, second row.
Yeah, that looks like fourth column, second row. Okay.
Fourth column, second row of the...
Of that one. The marble is placed in the correct grid, the larger grid. We just need to remember which one. So Jungle Islands.
I've already written it down, on my grid here that I've got.
Okay, cool.
I drew up a map, or rather a grid of the 25 by 25 squares.
That works. Thank you very much.
I just marked in where the Jungle Island one is.
This one is here. It is right there. It's first row, second, or first column, second row. Yeah, that's definitely second row.
This is
Survey Island.
Yeah. Okay.
Mysterious tiny island.
Well, there's only so much spots there.
Well, yeah, but we still need to know which one it is. Nope.
I remember. I wrote this one
Hey,
down.
Evelyn's now hosting. Thank you, Evelyn. Yeah, this one is second column, top row.
Yep.
That island looks like a volcano, almost. Right there. And that is first column, first row.
That's Temple Island.
Yeah. Yes.
All that's left is book assembly.
Yes.
This is the one that's weird.
It's under the ground. That is second column, fourth row. I know, right, Evelyn? Well, I didn't play Riven, but I remember attempting to play Myst.
Yes, this is Riven, Evelyn. The best game of the series.
Okay, so this one is broken.
Wait. You could have just kept it spinning and then looked at which symbol which was the correct one from up close.
Really? Okay.
Since that spotter, that viewer doesn't do this little cock out there.
That
it's the horizontal line.
Yeah, yep, that's the horizontal line. Which marked down on the map, the horizontal line is orange. There we go. I wanted to make sure that was open.
I thought Survey Island was yellow.
No, the slightly open eye was yellow.
Huh. What do we have, or what do we know? Which ones are which?
We know that Jungle Island is red
I know, but what
because
type of eye?
it was the horizontal open eye with the vertical slit.
So slightly open or completely?
Slightly open with the vertical slit in it.
And that's the other one we know.
Yes. Yeah, that's the only other one. I feel like there's other buttons here that I'm like missing.
Uh, and this just takes us back to Temple Island, if I recall correctly.
Well, Evelyn is sort of. Come on, there we go. Jesus Christ, you wait for that forever. It's one of those you don't see it moving, so you don't get to have the cutscene. Because I enjoy these roller coaster moments, we're gonna watch this. Okay, and that was the end.
All right, we're back with the Bab
Yep.
statue.
Yep. Let me double check. Bam. Yep, there it is. Yep. Okay. Yeah. Correct one. It's right there. And that is... So that is definitely red. So Jungle Island is red.
Okay. We know this for sure from what we saw in the observation.
Yep. We closed that earlier, so we can now go down
Wait, can we double check the colors of stuff?
we'll have to go...
We're already there at the watchtower.
Wait, what?
That tower, that building that we went past the fire marble with. That's where we saw what the different colors were for each symbol.
No, that's not what that was.
No?
No, that closed up the sacrificial pit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Then
way
actually,
back.
speaking of which, we should probably check that out.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Since we've definitely closed that, we can go and check out what's up there. But if we want to double check the colors, which I've got them all written down, I know for certain what they are. Then we'd have to go all the way back to that underground area.
Wait, hold on a sec.
What?
Ground. I saw something. Go back down. Aha, I see it. Okay, so there is a way to open this from the outside.
Is there?
You zipped past it, like, really quickly. You see those orbs?
Oh my god. Ha! That...
I noticed it while you were zipping out.
Wow.
That was open.
Okay. Good eye there. Let's see. We need... I went the wrong way, but that's okay. We can go back around.
Yeah, we can still access the village from this direction.
Yeah. I think this is where the submersible is anyway.
Yes. We left it here last I checked.
Nope.
No? Moved.
I think it's over at that cave.
That's on the grass.
Let me see.
Okay.
That...
Island for being so big.
How did I get there before?
We have to go through the forest again. Or go... Yeah, just...
Nope, not that way. Nope, not this way either.
Note that sound. Do you hear that?
The
That
buzzing.
That was the same as the eye that we saw in the town.
Yeah. I think. Hold on.
We can do this.
I know we can get back to that point from the village, but how?
We can just don't panic.
I'm already panicking. No, I remember. It's down at the beach.
Right. Gotta go a long way from the beach.
Yeah.
We should hear the sound that those guys made.
It's fine. Remember that? Remember, Dan? We haven't encountered that puzzle yet.
But I mean, what I've noticed, the pattern that I've noticed is that each of those eye things that we've encountered has made a different sound.
Yeah.
They've all been animals that we've encountered.
Which way is this pointing? This is pointing towards the school. So we just need to go all the way around using this. Okay.
I think we just stick left, don't we?
No, this should be it. Yep, there it is.
Okay. Oh.
Something just closed.
All right. We're skipping scenes. We haven't been through here yet.
Exactly. Yeah, I was just skipping through stuff we've already seen.
Okay. We
All right.
are riding.
Yeah, time to get hoisted by my arms like 60 feet into the air.
Most uncomfortable elevator ride ever.
Yeah. Don't even know how I plan to get out of this. Just you know, hooked myself up and off we go.
What I think you're doing is standing on the manacles.
Oh, I hope not. That would be such a bad idea. I hope that's not what we did.
I'm pretty sure that's what we did. We did. There's a guy, and hey, is that
the guy from the beginning?
He's not wearing a helmet. I'm pretty sure that guy was dead. This guy looks different.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, howdy do to you too.
Okay, now he becomes a still frame picture.
Yeah. Welcome to early '90s full motion video games.
Yeah.
Woo! Shortcut.
Yeah.
Woo!
I was confused about that for a second. I was like, wait a minute, that ladder's down. And I was like, oh, no, it's not.
Perspective.
Nope, don't do it, Nauseum. I'm good. This is totally a good idea, and nothing will go wrong from this.
Okay.
Excuse me?
We had our eyes on the door as it was opening.
Yeah, the entire fucking time. How did he get out of there?
Well, that...
Did he decide to hide in the poop chute?
Okay.
What?
What?
I'm fairly certain that's not how he got out, because I definitely didn't hear that.
Then again, that door was really fucking loud.
That's fair. No, don't. Damn it.
Did you back out?
I did.
The screen share froze on me, so there we go. Wait.
Oh. Aha.
There we go.
Hello? Housekeeping? Housekeeping?
What's that on the wall on the right?
Ooh. I don't think I wanted to do that. That looks like a shadow.
I thought it was on a wall.
Okay, this is a lot of animals that I don't know what I'm looking at.
Well, we can look at them up close. You don't have to activate them.
That's an alligator. That looks like a toucan.
Pelican.
Fuck if I know what that is. That's... No, I know exactly what that is. Have you ever watched the ASDF movies, Dan?
The what?
The ASDF movies?
No, I don't think so.
From Tomska? No? On
so.
YouTube? Okay, well there's a cow in it that whenever he talks, his mouth moves like that. That is that cow. It's specifically a cow wearing a Viking helmet and skateboarding. And he's just like, yes, I am real, man. Would you like to go skateboards? Fishy. Moose. Beetle. Stork. Frog?
That's a weird looking frog.
That is a strange looking frog. Ostrich?
Ostrich, yeah.
Mole or like aardvark?
Yeah, I'll say aardvark.
Another weird fish? Scarab or beetle?
Hell.
Seagull?
That's one of the...
Or, oh yeah, no, it's, yeah, one of the
That's
things from the beach. Yeah, whatever the hell that is. A bunny.
Rabbit.
A fish.
That's that shark thingy.
Oh, the tusk whale. Yeah. Another fish.
Lots of fish.
Lots of fish. That's the,
That's a hummingbird.
No. It's the thing that's flying around the giant dagger.
No, that's a beetle.
No, that's the thing that's flying around the giant dagger.
Is it?
I think so. I know what this is. Okay. I know exactly how we solved this. We got a lot of backtracking to do.
Well,
That's a seahorse with a knife.
well, fortunately for you, all of those are on this island, right? So.
Maybe.
I recall we found all of them on this island except for the one that in Gen's lab on the work assembly island.
Yeah. Let's see.
But even then, we don't know which one that was.
So, yeah, number 1 was in Gen's office. He said that they swam out to the sea.
So one of the fish, I'm assuming.
I'm betting it's the tusk whale. I'm gonna take a giant fucking leap and say that is a tusk whale.
Okay, next.
Hold on, I'm writing it down so I don't forget. Next is the eye stone in the village. which was over there somewhere. Over. Hold on. So first we got to go back to the sacrificial pit.
That's easy. We got a shortcut to it now.
Yeah. Super easy to get to the sacrificial altar.
Why are we going down here again?
To get to the submersible.
Right.
How?
Is there a lever?
What do?
I don't think we need to worry about it.
The submersible is over there. We don't have a way back.
Maybe it'll reset.
Maybe.
I'm just guessing. I mean, sometimes these puzzles reset when they're unsolvable, right? So.
I don't know. So far we have... Wait a minute. Is that...
Is that what?
Is that the eye stone? Because Gin said that it was overnight replaced with another. Is that the eye stone?
If it is, we can't reach it.
So hold on. The eye stone at the beach we know is the...
going nuts.
The eye stone at the beach we know is what I call the Leopleurodons. The fish coaster eyeball stone is literally the fish coaster. The giant dagger... Let's go back to the giant dagger. That's the only one that I don't know for certain what it is. Yet I'm sure Nauseum is losing his fucking mind right now. That little thing. That's the flying beetle. Okay.
Let's go check the stone, the giant dagger. What? I know it made a sound. I'm just trying to figure out which one it is.
Sounded like rubber.
That sounds like those things from the beach.
Does it?
Yeah. I mean, it's been a while, but I mean, it's been a while since you went past those guys, or actually listened to them.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back and listen to them. Can I just skip this animation?
I think so.
No, I can't.
No?
It makes sense that I wouldn't be able to since you have to wait for it to finish. Oh, it does. Yeah, it does. Okay, hold on. Sound equals Leo. Pleurodons. I am fucking up this spelling. Okay.
Wait, there's one on the beach there.
Oh yeah. Yep. Okay. Let them fuck off.
What do we got here? Wait, the shape of the rock.
That sounds like the alarm from the village.
Hold on, try it again. Sounds like that tusk thing. The tusk shark.
Possibly.
When we were in the observatory.
sound equals tusk whale question mark.
We'll have to double check. But look at the shape of the rock.
It's like a turtle almost.
Mm,
Oh, it's kind of a fish. Like, that's the eye, there's the fin, there's another fin, and there's the hump. Right? Because all fish have humps, right?
well,
Oh, hold on.
that's the only fish that we saw that had a hump.
Yeah.
There's one down here this way.
So this was the fish coaster.
What you call it, the fish coaster?
Yeah, I've been calling it the whole time, dude. Because it looks kind of like a fish. The back bumper looks like the tail fin, and the rest. The transportation. It's a fish coaster. Look at the shape. There's kind of the front of it. This is the body, and that's the back tail, or the back fin. I've called it fish coaster every time we've seen it. How have you missed that?
That sounds like a frog.
Is that more of a frog? Okay.
Like a rivet.
Sound equals frog. See, I didn't know it was a maglev at first, so I specifically called it fish coaster. I just called it what it looked like.
Go back towards the fish coaster.
Okay, 1 second. Ah.
Slow down. Slow your roll.
I don't wanna. Okay, what am I looking for?
Go up one more. Now look back.
Like, I see the shape. Kind of. Okay.
And the eyeball.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that looks like a frog. Like a frog that's sitting down. Okay. That's cool. Then definitely the sound from the beach is a tusk whale because the shape of the stone is a tusk whale.
Okay, then the one from the village is a beetle.
What's the shape of the one in the dagger?
That's the tricky one, isn't it? Because
Yeah.
we know the one from the dagger is the one or the sound made from the dagger thing is one of those Leopleurodons, you call them.
Yeah.
But I don't see the resemblance.
There is not a shape here. It's just a dagger inside of a fucking dirt pile. Yeah, that definitely sounds like the Leopleurodons.
Okay, so that's four down.
Fuck. I don't know. I don't know how to reach the eyeball stone in the village without the. Wait, hold on. I might have a way.
Just gotta believe in yourself.
You just gotta believe.
Thanks, Parappa the Rapper.
There we are. Found it. I stopped being dumb. That's the beetle. That's the beetle.
Yep.
Okay, so Stone Village is the beetle. Yeah, it sounds like the beetle. Okay. Now back up to there. That's where we're going.
We don't need the submersible anymore.
Yeah, not really. We don't have to go to any of the other places. Congratulations, Village. We've kind of stuck your submersible.
We beat you.
We kind of got your method of transportation stuck. Hope you're cool with that.
I'm sure they'll manage. Okay. We still have to figure out what the hell the one in Gen's lab is.
Yeah.
It made no sound.
Hold on, I want to light this tunnel up.
Yeah, let's finish lighting this place.
I don't.
The wall.
Hold on. Left on the wall?
I think. No.
No? I don't.
No, it's lit up.
Yeah, I mean it's lit up as much as it needs to be, so yeah. Wait a minute. Okay, no, I'm just seeing part of the light. Okay.
Okay.
Number 1 is the tusk whale. Although it depends. Okay, hold on. So it depends on. No, it's it. Yeah.
What was the one in Gen's lab, which we don't know what?
But we saw part of it. We know number 1 that it was in the or rather we think it's in the lake, but it might be out in the ocean. I think he said it's out in the bay. And specifically, the only creature we've seen out in the ocean is the tusk whale. So I'm fairly certain that it is indeed the tusk whale. We just have to find the right fucking thing for it. That's not it.
It's the one in front of the dagger looking symbol.
Yep, you're right. So that's number 1. Hold on. Not that beetle, that one. That beetle is number 2. Right? Yes. Number 3 is the frog, which I think is this one. Number 4 made the Leopleurodon sound.
So we're gonna go with the Leopleurodon.
Yeah.
There.
And number 5...
We don't know.
Wait. Okay, nope. I did get this wrong. Hold on.
No, I don't think it has to do with order. I think we just need to have the right stones down.
The one on the beach made the tusk whale sound. But yes, number 1, we don't know what the sound is. Because we didn't find where it was.
Among all of the animals that we've seen there, there's a bunch of fish.
No, I know what it is.
What is it?
Flying beetle.
That's a crab.
Yeah, that's a crab. Hold on. I think it... Is that flying beetle?
I don't know. Check around.
Hold on, let's look at these others. Because the only other sound that I don't have here... No, number 2 was the flying beetle sound. I'm wrong there.
Yeah, we got the beetle already.
We got the frog at the fish coaster. Hi, Sonic. We got the frog at the fish coaster. The eye stone at the village made the flying beetle sound, but it was that beetle shape. The eyeball stone at the beach made the tusk whale sound. And the eyeball stone at the giant dagger made the Leopleurodon sound. I'm doing alright, Sonic. How are you doing? And Merry Christmas to you as well. Oh, by the way, Merry Christmas, Dan.
Merry Christmas. Even though it's third still.
Yeah, you know. What other possible sounds could there be? I wonder. There is a reason that this leads out to a cliff. But there's no sound here. There's no eyeball stone there either. It could be that that's just meant to be like light your way to it, but I don't know. Well, we know it's not a rabbit. There are no rabbits on this island.
Correct. We haven't seen any.
It's not gonna be whatever the hell that is, I think. That's either a hummingbird or a seahorse with a knife, as Nauseam said.
I'm just gonna say one of the. I'm gonna guess one of the fish.
One of the
fish.
I'm gonna guess it's not one of the fish in that case, because it's specifically something that has to make a sound.
But the orb didn't make any sound.
But that's because we didn't... You're right. We can't get back to Gen's office easily from here, right? Not super easily.
Yes, we can. Yes, we can. We can just ride the mine cart to go down.
Oh yeah.
These are gonna stay where.
Yeah.
Activated anyway, so.
Yeah.
Well. Unless you're talking about something else.
No. You're right. We can get there from Sharkbait.
Ooh, haha. That too.
I believe. No. Yeah, no. That way. Yes.
This just takes us back to Survey Island. Talking about.
Hold on.
Wasn't the direction I was talking about.
It gets us where we need to go. Real quick, this was where we heard the tusk whale sound.
Right.
I want to double check that. It was this, I think. Interesting. There was a sound there for a second. God damn it. There we are. Does that sound like the one from the beach?
Wait. If you call him enough, he gets pissed off, says Nauseam.
Let's piss off a warg. Oh. He's coming in from a different direction.
That's the sound.
Hi there. It just nods to itself.
Yeah, that'll show. Let's go try the other viewer.
Hold on.
No,
Oh, and he just fucked off now.
Nauseam says that was the last one anyway.
Yeah. Oh. Hi. Dude's fucking spying on Catherine in her home. Which, I mean, you would want some way to keep track of her, but,
A little creepy.
Yeah, this specific camera is just a bit creepy.
Spying on your daughter-in-law? Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay, hold on. Ah. Of course it's not gonna show me the damn thing.
It's okay, you didn't miss much. It's just Catherine pacing.
Okay. 1 second. Okay. Oh,
Wait, oh, more?
hi, Catherine.
Okay.
I wouldn't quite call it steampunk, Nauseum.
Try the other button, I guess. Wait, now rotate.
Oh.
Fish.
Fish. Okay, so it's that fish.
Okay, so I was right. It wasn't.
We didn't have to go all the way back. Hooray! But yeah, I wouldn't quite call this steampunk because steampunk doesn't really do maglev.
But there's plenty of steam-powered everything. When you look at the Golden Dome.
So yes.
Everything's using it's actually more like geothermal. But...
Yeah, it's definitely more of a geothermal. I think this is its own unique thing.
Its own punk.
Yeah, it's definitely a Native American style. Definitely that. It's Native American punk. Okay, so it. Oh, they did go back down. Okay, tusk whale, beetle.
We're going on the right.
Hold on, we got to do them in primal punk. Yeah, I like that. That's a good name for it. Then frog over here. Then we have Leopleurodon, I think. I think I fucked up on how I'm on the order, but that should be fine. That fish. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, I fucked up on the order. Okay. I thought I heard something else. Okay. Wait. There we go. Because it should be the fish first.
Right.
Because the fish was Gen's office. Right. So, fish. Then it's the beetle.
You passed it.
Then it's the frog. Then we've got the Leopleurodon. Then the tusk whale. Yeah! Oh.
Nobody.
Oh my god, we're gonna drown! No. Cthulhu is gonna come out of the portal!
Awesome. Just comment in the chat.
Yeah, it seems like a lot of what I figured out here took others fucking hours to do, and I've picked up on it super quick.
look, it's that stone.
Oh, yeah. This
Only in game 1.
goes to the 5th island, which I'm guessing is the Rebels' base. Okay, game, are we, I was about to say, are we going there? Okay. Oh. Hi. Oh, shit!
Time to start saving the game.
Did I just die?
No. Although the game developers wanted to have this blackout last much longer so that it'd make the players think that they died.
Hi, Automatoon.
Hi, Automaton. We're going to that giant tree hive thing.
Yeah. Have a good one, Nauseum. If Nerame is on, give her a kick and tell her to get in here. I'm sure she's spending time with family though. Let's see.
Okay.
Yep.
Save the game.
But what if I don't wanna?
Save the game. This is the point where it's quite possible to fuck everything up.
Hi, everybody.
So we're stuck in here.
So this is the Rebels village? Seems like they've got a pretty big place.
Just because this isn't at 5th Island.
Ah.
This isn't Riven.
Ah. Hello?
Visitor up at the door.
Katrina e now da saya e palo. Yapa ay manay yelepo. Miotisay. Bekaretere wirape yelo kene falapo. Tisay. Why te fulupe?
Oh, is that my book?
Yep, it's the book. The prison book.
Yeah! Let's go into the prison. I mean, what?
Two books. Welcome to Catherine's writing.
I linked to Riven a week ago. The smell of the place overwhelmed me moments before I could see something. With my sight only partially cleared, I stood motionless, peering ahead through a dim veil which was slowly lifting. There was a violent clang, and something appeared. I remember breathing slowly and very deeply, tasting the familiar Riven air, but not recognizing a thing.
Like I said, everybody hates Catherine's handwriting.
I must have been hit with the dart right away. I thought it was an insect bite at first. I'm trying to remember it all, but it's difficult, maybe because of the drug. There was a voice. A man I did not recognize stood before me. Rivenese, though he was wearing Denis dress. He seemed to be talking to me, but the poison was already taking effect. A shadow crept in, and I fell asleep. Then there were the many voices, but I understood none of them. Like hundreds of people whispering. I couldn't wake up. No matter, the dream did end. And now, to be here with Ati? Eti? Ati?
I think it's Etty.
Yeah, looking at the lowercase e. Yeah. It's been so many years, I didn't realize how much I missed her, like a piece of me that I had forgotten I'd lost. She's beautiful and so full of warmth, but the years have also left her with a wound which was not there when we were children. I do wish she were more interested. What is this? I write quickly from my prison. Neela will return your book, which the moiety intercepted upon your arrival. After questioning her, I've concluded that it was written by Atris for a very specific purpose. Gen will desire to use it, although he may have suspicions. If you can find my prison, you will still need the combination to release me. Gen keeps it in his office. Then, I assume, we're to signal Artus. I think I know how it might be done, but don't signal him before I am released. Catherine. I do wish she were more interested. It seems like I'm asking all the questions. It's awkward. No one asks me where I've been or what I've been doing. This hurts, but I understand it. Their beliefs are from out of ignorance and oppression. They are a gentle people, but they've had their nest destroyed, and now they frantically cling to anything that might save them. But why have they chosen to cling to me? I'm confused. As a child, I always felt out of place here. I never belonged. They misunderstood me, and I couldn't relate to them. But now, I'm overwhelmed by an intense feeling that I owe everything to them and this place. I thought I would never see them again, and yet I'm here. I've been given this second chance, but a second chance at what? Saving them? Fulfilling their prophecies? Being their savior? The moiety. Atris would want me to chronicle all that I've learned. I can at least record some of it. It seems that when Atris and I trapped Gen on Riven many years ago, our efforts were witnessed by most of the inhabitants here. 2 of the Rivenese even witnessed the confrontation with Gen at the fissure, where I linked back to Myst and where Atris threw himself into the abyss. Of course, they understood little of what they were seeing, but they somehow were able to guess that we had won. That Gen was no god at all, but only a feeble impostor, a false god, and that we had trapped him here on Riven. I always hoped they would deduce this simple truth, but their further conclusions have astonished me. Atris has stripped Gen of his power, therefore Atris must be a true god. As a god, he was choosing me, the spiritual misfit from a Rivenese womb, to be his wife. I was transcending into deity and would lord over Riven forever. Thus the moiety, as they call themselves, were from a... That does not look like from a dissident society, sworn enemies of Gen. I did not know of their beliefs regarding Atris and myself until 2 days ago. Etty was, for some reason, hesitant to tell me. I can't figure out why. I know she doesn't believe these things. Of course, everyone else assumed that I would be aware of my own god status, so they made no effort to inform me. I only realized it at a recent gathering to which I was invited. I sat at the front of a dimly lit and crowded cave as they told a mythical story of my own life, acting out the battle between Atris, myself, and Gen at the edge of the fissure. The events had been exaggerated into grandiose proportions. It was offensive, but I was unable to stop it. I was unable to break the illusion, which is the very foundation of their hope and purpose, and which has given them courage to band together and rebel against Gen. Since then, I've learned of other doctrines and beliefs that have evolved, the most disturbing of which is the conviction that one day I would return to Riven to free them. Some believe that I will overthrow Gen. Others believe that I will bring them to paradise. I don't know how to deal with this. I fight it myself. I love these people, my only real kindred, but they will not love me as an equal, which hurts me. I would rather be their slave than their master. Over the years, as Gen's power has become greater and greater, the moiety's numbers have grown, and they have become more and more adept at hiding themselves. They now live in a complex network of caves that he still has not discovered. The moiety, for the most part, have completely severed their relationship with any of the Rivenese that chose against joining them. But I hope they've not sacrificed
vital
limbs in order to remove the cancer. Even Father and Grant are still on the surface in Gen's domains.
Or Enant, because if it's
or Enant. Yeah, you're right. And I long to see them. Well, hold on. Yes, that's it. Yep, that's Etty, because that's the G for Gen.
Yeah. Enant, but yeah.
But a dimness shrouds Etty's face every time I've mentioned them. Since
handwriting.
I'm okay with this for the most part. Since this break took place, they have interfered with the surface in superficial ways, occasionally sabotaging one of Gen's constructions or stealing food from the villagers. They wear strange masks and costumes during their short forays to the island's surface and take this regalia very seriously. Refacing to be seen... refusing to be seen by anyone outside the moiety unless they are properly attired. They got much pleasure out of the fact that those on the surface are frightened by these costumes, calling them evil spirits or ghosts. It was during one of these expeditions that they fortuitously rescued me from one of Gen's guards when I first appeared on the island. Otherwise, I'm sure I would have been delivered to Gen immediately. I've no doubt that he's now searching for me. Of course, I am now aware that I was fooled. Atris is not here. I was, at first, devastated by this realization. Now I am thankful. He would be in extreme peril here. Also, there is a quiet inner voice, an echoing remnant, that wants him far away. I have just witnessed an age dying, gasping its last breath. Today I ventured to the surface to see what has become of this island. I hoped it would not be as bad as the moiety had reported. It was worse. They have become slowly accustomed to its steady decay, but I was devastated. The lips from which the kiss is wrought, he has fallen words will fall cold breath. The womb from which the cry released has suffered hurt, will suffer death. To get to the surface, there's a bit of an echo coming through you.
Sorry.
To get to the surface, we had... Mute your microphone for a minute. Thank you. To get to the surface, we had to travel through a complex series of doors and passages. Before the last of these doors... Dan.
I'm sorry.
Just mute your microphone for a minute. Thank you. Before the last of these doors, they offered me a weapon, which I accepted, and then a mask. I held the mask in my hands for a while, wondering what sort of terror it might invoke in those members of my family who still live on the surface. But I also know I must keep my identity hidden from Gen's ever-vigilant eye, so I accepted it as well together, we swam a short expanse and emerged out of the surface of the ocean under a rocky overhang. The harsh sunlight made my eyes sting, but the fresh, rich air was exhilarating after these past weeks in the dank caves. The two men with me were silent, communicating only with hand signals. The three of us emerged from our hiding place, and made our way to the top of the plateau. At the edge of a thick and overgrown area of the forest, they stopped, peered through the foliage for a moment, and then turned to me as if awaiting my command. But could not respond. In fact, I found it difficult to move. I was smelling, hearing, and breathing my youth. This swept over me in a matter of seconds, but in seconds more all feeling was gone. There was numbness. We did not stay long on the surface, but it was long enough to see the worst. Riven, which was once one island, has split apart into 5 distinct pieces about a half a mile apart. 4 of these have been claimed by Gen and as his exclusive domain. Only his ministers and personal militia are even allowed access to them. From my vantage point at the edge of the forest, I could see 3 of these islands. They are stripped of their former beauty and are riddled with Gen's self-absorbed constructions. The moiety rarely visit these closely guarded places. There is another island, which I could not see, as it had evidently crept away to a terrific distance. The moiety are very unclear as to what exists on this island, except for the fact that they know it is where the great tree used to exist. The forest is located on the island that the surface dwellers and the moiety still refer to as Riven, but they also still refer to their entire world as Riven. This island is where the village is, which has changed dramatically. It is also the one remaining province of the people, though Gen's influence can be seen everywhere. Yeah, that's Survey Island. That's Jungle Island, Temple Island, and Bookmaking Island. Of course, I know the reason for the fracturing of the islands. The moiety do not. Gen wrote this place, and it will die, as all of Gen's ages eventually die. I feel nothing today. I am nothing. I live in a cave on a dying world, inhabited by people that they are treating me so strangely. They don't know how to relate to a god. I'm still an outcast here. They whisper amongst themselves, talking of my bravery during my excursion to the surface, how I walked across the island bold and unfazed. They don't know me. Even Etty is uncomfortable around me. At times there is no awkwardness, and I am only Katrin to her, but at other times I am something else. I am afraid. There's such a great numbness inside me. Today I do not feel closeness with my people. Neither am I offended by their worship of me. I do not hate Gen. I do not feel anything.
I'm back.
Hi. I'm not even sure of... At least Neela is still close. I am boiling. Gen is making and writing books. I wish they had told me sooner. Atris should have realized this would happen, of course. Gen would have written all of the materials necessary to the Denis craft of making books into this age, and probably every other age he ever wrote. He is attempting to write his way out of here. We did not imprison him, we only delayed him. This age has become his factory, and the people are his machines, all performing in his mad pursuit to become a god, to carry on his noble Denis cause. So far, he has not been able to produce a fully functional book. Atris has never believed in destiny, but I don't know what else to call it. It's too perfect. It's too much of a coincidence. They hang on my every word, though they do not understand them. I am their hope, and now I have returned. I owe this to them. There is no choice. That is the telescope. It's been a long time since my last entry. It is hard to recognize, but I have found the star fissure. It is located on the island which the Rivenese call Alapo, meaning water pool, but which is referred to by the moiety as
something unpronounceable.
Alatuan, meaning pool of stars. Having once allowed Atris to escape this age without leaving an open door behind us, it has since been sealed with a skin of heavy iron. A crude telescope has been mounted over a locked viewport, the combination to which was acquired by the moiety before my arrival. Okay, gonna write that down. Telescope combination let's see. One more. In the early days, the moiety, seeking an escape from Riven, briefly pursued the idea of reopening the fissure. They discovered a small mechanical stop to prevent the scope from hitting the portal window. Ultimately, however, they decided against opening it. I hate to think what would have happened to them if they had not left it alone. I've instructed them to stay away from it. I'm almost certain that, with the decayed state of the islands, opening the fissure now would be disastrous. I have heard that in the days immediately following Gen's confinement on Riven, he attempted to determine the feasibility of navigating the stars beneath the fissure, for he had seen the Myst book fall from Atris's hands into the very same space. Oh yeah, that's what we saw in the first game, was Atris falling into the fissure.
Yep.
And losing the book.
Yep.
And then the book came to us.
Yep.
Okay. To this end, he would have people, alleged transgressors of the law, thrown into it so that he could observe their fate. The telescope, which still stands there, is one he had built for these callous experiments. Excuse me. It is said that they did not die, but what became of them remains a mystery. It appears that the limits of Gen's optics prevented him from learning their fate. The star field beneath the fissure is not as it seems. It is a gentle space, as hospitable to life as a flowing river. This is how Atris explained it, after he had fallen into it. But much more than that we've never understood, and we were never able to conclude upon its origins. But the visions tell me that it was born out of the will of the Maker, perhaps for some greater purpose that we cannot yet understand. This is going on for a while. I still remember Atris's words from his journal.
It's a long book.
Yeah. I realized the moment I fell into the fissure that the book would not be destroyed as I had planned. It continued falling into that starry expanse. There must be some greater reason behind it. I neglected to mention it earlier. The unique shape of one of the great daggers which appeared during our escape from Riven. The very dagger that stands vertically at one end of the Alatwan has been adopted by the moiety as the symbol of their cause. It is a sacred symbol for them. It is the representation of all their doctrine, and their representation of me. To deface this symbol is sacrilege. They have their own mythical explanation regarding its sudden origins. I haven't told them that I wrote it into this age, along with all the other daggers. It's strange how such a young religion can be so unbending, even to their own god. I have tried to dissuade them of the notion that symbols contain so much power. The enemy uses this paranoia against them. They are fearful of Gen's symbol and are terrorized by his symbolic use of the Wark. But they don't want to hear this from me. Perhaps my attempts have even caused some of the younger members of the moiety to doubt that I'm Catherine. My rare encounters with those who say they follow Gen have been discouraging. I have hoped to have some communication with the surface villagers, but they always flee from me. But I have heard news of some of the villagers' beliefs regarding Gen. Soon after we trapped Gen on Riven, he claimed that he was responsible for the daggers, placing them around the island as a reminder of their failure. In the village circles, it is told that this was a punitive act performed by Gen to mark the beginning of a period of restitution, at the end of which, if they have proven their devotion to him, they will be delivered unto a new and better existence. I will continue to try to reach them. The door is open. Gen is free. Gen has the ability to create working books. In fact, he had written one age before I arrived, but has kept his accomplishments so well hidden that only his closest ministers were aware until now. I'm not sure. Perhaps he has written others. Other news. A few years ago, before the moiety were forced into hiding, one of them managed to steal what appeared to be a test book that Gen had intended to destroy. It had been partially written, but did not work. They didn't tell me about it until now, because they thought it was useless. Back then, none of Gen's books worked, but instead of correcting the problem at its source, he blamed it on the impure wood of the Riven forest, and proceeded to engineer a cumbersome mechanical remedy, a complex series of domes to heal his book's inherent flaws. One of the consequences of this crude solution, however, was that the domes demanded huge amounts of energy, and the related problems delayed his success for quite some time. At last, however, he finished his work and was finally able to link to an age, but he kept his success extremely well hidden. However, for some reason or another, belligerent pride, he has made modifications to the domes which made it obvious that he's wrong? That he's using the domes to breathe life into his half-dead books. Perhaps he means to lure me into using the books on the domes. He can't believe that we would be what?
Blindly swallow this suicidal pet.
Something. But he wouldn't know that we have one of his books, the stolen first book. There is a possibility of have read burnt book. Age it describes would be unsuitable as new home for the moiety. Must be modified. I will dream. Have requested a group to solve combination that will open the domes. Once open, we can power the burnt book. I do not think Gen will interfere. He will leave the bait. She's writing about the hive. Have begun writing the moiety's age. Now must acquire second book from Gen. There is tension. A strain blurs my vision. And nightmares. Neela and Etty stay close. Much has happened. Almost everything is prepared. We have stolen another book, but I'm concerned. Gen will miss it. We have also discovered the combinations for entering the domes, but we have not discovered the method for powering them. By powering our burnt book with Gen's domes, we will be able to link to this age, but we will only have access to the domes for a short amount of time before we are discovered. Therefore, we can only use the domes once. I must find another way to make the books work. The gateway images in Gen's books and our burnt book all seem to share the same sickness. If they are not powered, the images are blank. It must be possible to clear the vision with only... Will write substance into the moiety age. Looking at something...
I believe she's describing that stone thing that was around the image for this age here. Because Gen was writing about how he found out about it too.
Yeah. All is ready. Now all we can do is wait for word from the Moyetian-esque. Who
Sure.
are... yeah, that's all I got. That first word is definitely supposed to stand for the moiety people, but a different pronunciation of it, a different use of it.
Yeah.
Who are on the lookout for Gen to power and use the domes. When he does that, we will have access to one of Gen's domes just long enough. After linking to the age which I have written, I only have to locate the book window substance and refine or adapt it. Laying this window over the gateway image should heal the books and make them work. This will allow me to use the second stolen book and return to Riven with more of the book windows. We will then no longer have to rely on Gen's clumsy domes. I laugh at these plans. I sound like Atris. I'm risking my life, but I feel no fear, only anxiety. Perhaps it is the source of my nightmares. The fissure, like a great wound, is opened. It stains the riven soil with blood. I hold the moiety knife. The voices grow so loud. For their part, the moiety have complete faith that I would accomplish my task and lead them to a better world. It is the fulfillment of their prophecy, but they are also fearful and tense. I don't know what they will think or do if I fail. It is done. It seems too good to be true. I feel like it's all still a dream. We have already evacuated all of the moiety to this new age. It is beautiful, and I am pleased. At last, my people will live in safety and comfort. They stand under the bare sky, unafraid and dazzled by their freedom. They are happy. They have named it Tay. There's still much to be done. We are not protected yet. The only way to completely safeguard this place is to destroy the book which links to here from Riven, but I do not even know how to bring this up to the moiety. They will be extremely reluctant about destroying their only link to Riven. I share this hesitation. I would be cutting off my only connection. But for their sake it must be done. I am anxious to know if our activities have aroused Gen's suspicion. If so, we must act quickly. Even so, I feel that now we are impregnable. Tomorrow I will return to Riven to see Gen's reaction for myself. But tonight, I finally rest. And that's when he must have captured her.
Mm.
And that's the linking.
That's the crap book.
That is the bad book, yep.
let's not do that.
First,
Unless you want to do the stupid ending now.
yes, we're gonna do a stupid ending.
Vai. Nel senso, yana kuni boku mo boku sipo. Friday ako.
Congrats.
Designed and directed by Robin Miller, produced by Rand Miller. Okay, so this one wasn't written by Rand. This was written by Richard.
Anyway, so that's one of the stupid endings.
We've got to wait until the credits go through. Rand Miller, Robin Miller. Okay, so Rand's brother Robin. Either that or his wife. Nope, brother Robin.
Which story, Automatune? You mean the what we just saw, or this game in general?
I think Automatune is talking about what I just read. What I just took like 30 minutes to read.
It's a long...
It's a long book, but definitely interesting.
Basically, Automatune, Catherine is the wife of the main, or I guess you could, closest thing that this series has to a main character named Atris.
Yeah.
And
we're the main character, but we don't even know what our name is.
Well, we're the protagonist, but we're not the main havoc. We're just the screen.
Yeah. So while this is going, there is something that I wanted to discuss.
Yeah.
Atris does not believe that they are creating worlds and people and life. Gen does.
Correct.
And I get why Atris believes that, because Atris doesn't want to fall into the same trap of arrogance and narcissism that Gen has. But I think Atris is wrong. Because his whole idea is that they're discovering worlds. The problem with that idea is if they are writing these books, they are the ones thinking up these stories, these worlds. And it is it's Occam's razor. It requires so many assumptions that they've tapped into this other world, that they wrote it so perfectly that every word was correct and there were no syllables out of place, to perfectly link to all of these worlds. Each world has a new assumption, rather than they created life.
You're close. The novels go into a little bit more detail. So.
Oh, hold on. I think the lady's coming back.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'll let you finish once she goes away.
Sirapo. Ibuko mo buko wisipo. Na vene. Tapa mo revene beno.
And that's our ride home.
Now, Katerina ne. Wisifa polo yai sepe yai.
I'm guessing
Sorry,
that's
I don't
Etty.
speak Dene.
Yeah, I'm guessing that's Etty.
Yeah, I'm guessing that's Etty too. Okay, so
Yeah,
before
continue.
we do our ride home there,
Yes.
You're close, but not quite right. Think of right, or you're right in that Atris believes that or that he's writing portals to worlds that already exist,
Mm-hmm.
and that Gen believes that he's creating worlds from nothing. But they're both wrong.
Oh.
Because Gen is, or if you can think of think of ages as like computer programs.
Okay.
Whatever you input is whatever gets output.
Yeah.
And since Gen's basically doing this without any training,
And without the resources of the Denis and
well,
without all of that knowledge.
yeah, Gen doesn't have any training in this, so that's why any ages that he's created are falling apart.
Right.
Because he's basically
But he's still creating them.
he's creating, yes, but they're all unstable because he's using, for lack of a better term, he's using for lack of a better term, copy and pasted code without actually checking for errors.
I think I get what you're saying. So, like, the information existed. What he's doing is not so much creating original new ideas as it is taking ideas from the Denis and basically just recreating them.
Yeah.
He's doing the the copy of a copy problem, where I don't know if you know this example, but I'm going to explain it for the stream, where you take a photocopier and put a paper in it. It makes a copy of it. Then you take the copy, make a copy of that, make a copy of the next copy, and the next copy, and the next copy, and keep going, and eventually the copies get worse and worse and worse and worse, until what you have is completely illegible and looks nothing like the original.
Yeah, that's basically what Gen's doing.
Okay.
Atris, on the other hand, is the closest thing I can think of is achievements in ignorance. Is that Atris is self-trained like Gen, except Atris also has access to actual Denis records.
Yeah.
On how the art works.
Yeah, so he may not have the training, but he's at least got the instruction manual.
Yes, he's got the manual.
And it may not be a full copy of the manual, but it's better than what Gen got.
Yeah.
So he's able to recognize his mistakes, as well as, he doesn't have the narcissism that Gen does, so he's able to recognize that, yes, he is infallible, and this code that he's put in is not right.
Yeah. See, the problem here, the continuity error here mostly has to do with how ages were presented in Myst and how Atris wrote about them.
Mm-hmm.
He wrote about them as worlds that have already existed, whereas every game from Riven onward contradicts that.
Yeah. But that's why I say that I think Atris is wrong. Is he's not connecting to worlds that already exist. Even if it is using the copy of the copy thing. Even if that information exists. I think that what they're doing is creating life. They are taking the building blocks of life and making new life with it. And I think that's the building blocks is the information on how to use the art and all of that. But I think that Gen is right, ultimately, that, at least to an extent, he is correct in that they have found a way to make life. It is not going to be the same type of life as you find on Earth. It's not going to, they're probably never going to write an age that is that huge, that populous, that advanced and complex. But they are still making life, and eventually that life can take on, could get as complex.
Well, considering Denis is New Mexico.
Yeah.
But yeah, is Catherine's journal that we just read through gave us a good idea that there's a case for both. You can, because Atris is, as we speak, trying to stabilize Riven, keeping it. He's keeping it from falling apart while we rescue his wife and trap his father.
Yeah, and preferably get as many people out as we can. But yeah,
Like he's just constantly
main
writing
goals.
astral plane.
Yeah. God, can you
Um,
think of how fucking cramped his hand is gonna be?
No shit.
Sorry, I just thought about that for a second. Continue.
From what I've gathered, or the information that I've gathered, is there's two kinds of age books. There's the actual portal ages and the actual linking books
Yeah.
that we've encountered, and then there's the descriptor books.
Yeah, there's
what you write in the descriptor book is what occurs inside the linking book.
Mm-hmm.
So the descriptor book is like the base code of the program.
Hold on.
Trying to read Catherine's note. What are you doing?
Looking at some of these pictures. Because she mentioned the combinations to open the domes.
No. She
No, we
mentioned
just
the
need
combination to open the
telescope.
What's under the telescope.
Okay, so we need to look into the telescope right now. So that's our current goal.
No.
Yep, going for the telescope.
I'll save before you do then. Because that's... Atris mentioned that thing was supposed to be the signal to...
He mentioned that there... I don't know that, actually, because he mentioned that there was a signal, not that that was the signal.
Pretty sure he mentioned it. No Gen image there? Okay.
Yeah, we only got that once.
So yeah, those giant daggers Catherine wrote into the age for whatever reason.
Yeah. Okay, so we did the stupid ending. Or one of them. So now... Oh, I get it. I have to press the buttons a certain number of times. Okay, hold on. This one is 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The next one is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Nope.
Five, 4, 3,
1, 4.
4. Okay, maybe it's slightly timed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm just gonna spitball here. What about pressing the numbers in order?
Oh, yeah, maybe.
The simple solution.
5, 4, 3, 1, 4. Yeah.
Okay. So
And then we get sucked into the black hole. Hold on. I remember that's the stop. Yeah. Okay. Okay, we're gonna leave all of that as is. We're gonna close that back up. and we are actually going to take a quick break. I have to go take my dog out, so I'm going to put on an ad, and then we will be right back.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to give myself a 2-minute ad break here. Alright, I will be right back. Oh, I'm back. Nope, streamer did not go poop. Streamer was walking the dog and came back and made some popcorn as well.
The dog,
Say what?
the dog made poop.
The dog made poop, yes. Okay, let's see. Hi, kitten. Hi, Jean. How's it going? Let's see. So we don't want to solve the telescope right now.
No.
What? Bah. I've got like
Still
some
have fire
hair
marble
and...
shit to figure out.
Yes. Only half drunk, kitten? Okay, so real quick.
Well, we got the location. We just don't know what
Hold on. What were you saying?
I said we got the locations now. We just need to figure out which marble goes where.
Yeah. Okay, so put all of these back. The jungle one
Was red.
was red. That was
That
down
one is
here,
the-
which...
It's fourth column, second row.
Okay. Right there.
What are you doing?
I don't know what any of the others are, so...
Didn't we?
We
Didn't
we did
say-
find out. We found out. Survey Island. Sorry. Survey Island was over here. We should know what color it was as well. I think it was.
I have it written down as yellow.
Okay. And it is which column and all that.
First column, second row, on the crook on the L.
Right there. Okay, so we need to get our hands on the other fire marbles.
Wait, we need to. We know the colors. You saw in the underwater observation thing that gave us. The
We
colors
saw
of-
what colors are on the eyes, but we did not see what eye goes to what fire marble.
True. Okay, so.
So
fire
we gotta
marble.
we gotta find all the other fire marbles.
All right. Well, we've got. Three. We have three, right?
We have 2 of them so far. We need to
Okay,
get down
got
to
it.
that. We need to get down to that one.
I think we can do that with
I'm thinking with this
the-
elevator.
this elevator here.
Ah, damn it.
No, wait. Yeah. Keep it down. Keep it down.
Keep it down.
No. Yeah, keep it down. Just now that we have a shortcut, we can get to it or down to that platform.
But there's not a button down there.
There is now.
Okay. No, there's not.
Damn. My bad.
And I don't think that elevator actually goes where we need it to go.
We need.
Yeah, it doesn't. There's no opening here. Have you been up to anything interesting tonight, kitten? Wait, why am I going this way again? No, that's not the way I wanted to go. Wait. Or was it? Why don't I just go around the outside of the damn tower until I can jump down onto the platform? That's what I would do.
Right.
My World of Warcraft mountain climbing days are calling to me.
But we need to get onto that platform so and ride it down somehow.
Yeah.
Like seriously, that clearly goes down to where the.
Hold on. Maybe now?
I don't think so.
Yep. Did I just... Ah!
Okay. That's all that. Apparently, we've been zipping past that the entire time.
Yeah. And then we just trap ourselves down here. There's no button to get back up. They weren't expecting anybody to be that stupid. Ah, this is the fully open one, so this is green. There we go.
Okay, so,
Yep, alright. Temple Island's fire marble is green. So let's head back up. And,
stick the green marble in.
yeah.
You doing okay, kitten?
Okay, which one was Temple Island? Was it this one?
Temple Island is that one, yeah.
Alright, which one?
It's,
Was it?
it's that square that we're in there, top left of it. First column, first row.
Right there. Okay. We know violet is not a color. And once we find out the last color, we don't even need to find the last fire marble, which is good, because we can't get to the last fire marble. Let me see. Hold on one moment. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Right here. Zooming around at the speed of sound.
Technically, the lyric is rolling around at the speed of sound, but
Yeah.
anyway, let's figure out the one on book assembly here. Alright, so I have a theory. Try closing the door. Remember they got tricky little bastards?
Oh my
that's
god.
right.
Yup.
It's the
Yup.
only thing I could have thought of because that's horrible.
Alright, which one is this? We'll see it here. Wait, what?
Vertical slit.
Wait, what?
Vertical slit.
No, no, that can't be right. That's not a color. That's purple.
Well, it is now. Well, apparently it's correct. So.
Okay, because the underwater thing in Gen's cave was
let's
showing...
take this out.
Yeah, was showing that that was not a... Then again, we know some of the tech doesn't work. So...
We also know that Gen likes to lie.
Yeah.
So it's either orange or it's violet for this one.
I think it is violet.
All right, so that's 4 done.
Then
Now
we...
need to get
Then we can...
that's
we
it.
can...
We just go to any or we need to power them with the golden dome, and then
Yeah, because we can figure out what the last one is. Okay, violet, bookmaking island. Which one?
Second column, fourth row.
Bam. And then
The last one is blue.
we've got blue or orange.
Blue or orange. Either way, we know where it is.
We know where it is. It's 2 guesses. So, yeah.
Top left.
Top left. Okay, we'll try blue. Are we sure?
Sorry, not top left. It's first row, second column.
Okay, there we go.
No, you did first. You did first column, second row.
Okay, first.
I said it's first row, second column.
Okay, my bad.
All right, let's waffle press this.
I don't think it worked. Oh, thank you for the follow, Stargazer. Stargazier. Okay, I don't think it worked. In which case, because I'm assuming something would happen.
The only way to tell is to go to the fire marbles, I assume.
Or to go into the dome.
You want to know why people hate that puzzle so much?
Why?
Because there are literally trillion combinations. It's the most frustrating puzzle in the game. This thing here.
Am I supposed to put something somewhere? Like a book or something? What am I doing with this again?
You just leave it.
Just leave it?
Yeah, it powers the fire marbles.
Fire marbles are already powered. They were already spinning.
That's not. No, I mean to be able to open the puzzle to get.
Okay. Well, there's an easy way to test.
Yeah, may as well use the one here, I guess.
Yeah.
All right, so.
But we don't know what the combination is.
You have part of it anyway, or you do have a combination. We just need to figure out how the rest.
No, we don't have any of these combinations.
Yen's notebook in his laboratory, he said something about the combinations to the fire marbles. Let's go back to his lab on book assembly.
Alright, 1 second. Prison, you will still need the combination to release me. Okay. No, this way. How quickly can we zoom through? Woo! I believe it was that table. Okay, I do have that written down. Somewhere.
Figure out what those last three numbers are, though.
Okay, so that's where I've written it down.
I mean, I know what the last number is, but I don't know what
What the other two are, yeah.
You are. Or maybe I do. Okay. Yeah, I know what they are.
Alright, don't tell me yet.
There's gonna be a lot of trial and error for you, by the way. Because there's nowhere else in the game where you're gonna learn past what number of combinations you know.
Yeah. So we know the first two are 10 and 11.
Yeah.
Which means we can set these all the way to the end and not give a shit.
Right.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right there. Which means that the next one has to be like 15. That's what this next one has to be.
Does it?
That's what I'm thinking.
What is it? What wasn't it a combination number?
Yes. Well, sort of.
It was the D with the tilted 4, right?
Hold on. Yes, but the next one after that is the K with the tilted 4, which means the tilted 4 is the base number, and I am beyond certain that that is 15.
Okay.
And I'm betting that the next one is 20, which
Alright,
means that this is 15 plus 2, which means 17. The next one is 15 plus 3, so 18, and then 20. Damn it. In which case it's 25. Hold on. There's only two real possibilities here. It's either 17 and 18, or it's 22, 23, and 25. Okay. There we go.
There you go.
All right.
You are one of the unlucky people who got 25 as their
Hold on.
as the high
Hold
number.
on. Can't hear you. That's very loud.
I said you're one of the unlucky people who got 25 as the highest number. For me, the highest number that I got was
Was what?
18.
Wait a minute.
Pretty sure I don't count what I had.
That's 28th or 98th.
That's the one that again said that to you.
Oh, hi, Nausea.
I'd say save.
Yeah, good idea.
It is so easy to screw up with this part.
Well, that's just it. Hold on. We haven't powered any of these books, is the thing. Gen's speed just twice the length of the Myst speedrun record? I did not know that. Because, yeah, this is not powered. Not because the book is not working.
Right. Okay, so we must have screwed up with the marble.
Right. Okay. Which means it's the other marble. Right, this way.
Maybe I got a location wrong. Possible we got the colors right, but the location's wrong.
No, I think we're fine there. Alright, see you later then, Nauseam.
Wait. No, hold on a sec.
Sup?
You had it? Like, the fit, or that tiny island, keep blue there. Swap the yellow with the orange.
I don't think that's correct.
Well, it's trial and error at this point. We've got the locations of where the marbles are. It's just now which ones or which marbles goes where.
But the problem is now we've gone from 2 possible combinations to like 19 possible combinations. If we keep second guessing marble colors, then we're just back at square one.
Let's try this one first, and then we'll go with your original plan. Have
Okay.
serve it.
All right.
Again, I voted.
Oh shit! You were right.
What? That sounded like a thing happened.
You were 100% right.
Hey. Wow, my colorblind ass actually helps.
God damn it. Okay, so I did fuck up one of the colors. Alright. Good to know.
Oh, Nauseam was back for a moment.
Yeah, he came back for a second. Save. Because if I remember correctly, what Catherine was saying, all of these books are traps. That doesn't look pleasant.
Well,
Huh. Oh, the bad kind, kitten. The very bad kind.
alright. Put your hand on the damn page already.
Yep. We're in a cage. That's
Jungle Island.
Yeah.
That's Temple Island. Survey or Book Assembly.
Dan, I think we fucked up.
No, we're doing the right thing. That's the mysterious last island. I'm guessing we're gonna have to use that book. Just hold up.
Oh. Hi. You look like Gen.
I apologize for the cage. I'm afraid this situation has often required of me a more primitive code of conduct than I might otherwise have chosen. I am Gen. I assume you've heard of me. Yes. Well, I suspect you have acquired some false information of who I am now. Not that my son would have lied to you about me. No, not Atris. It's just that, well, I'm sure he believes me to still be the depraved father I once was. Yes. I even tried to kill him once. God, if I had accomplished that, who knows what I would have become. A great father indeed, who tries to murder his own son. Thankfully, he trapped me on age 5, a prison of my own creation. No books, no precious inks, no ages to link to, nothing but my own foolish ambitions.
Of which we've seen you did not give up.
30 years ago. 30 years, 30 lifetimes, what does it matter? No sentence could be too harsh for the man I was. But I have changed.
I like his
To
outfit.
be sure, the deeds of my past can
Indeed.
never be completely atoned for, but my mission was an honorable one. I'm sorry, this is all a bit awkward. It's been a long time since I've attempted to persuade anyone of my intentions. Most of the people here have already made their minds up about me one way or another. I myself do not trust the words of most men, so I don't expect you to believe me. In the end, though, you may discover that I do have more than mere words to offer. Atris's choice of punishment has been hard on the people of Riven, and many have suffered because of it. The island has been steadily decaying for years, but according to my most recent measurements, it appears that the 5th age has entered its final days. Unless the villagers can be relocated soon, the island will collapse entirely and everyone will perish. It has taken me a long time to do it, but it appears that finally I'll be able to make some substantial amends to my past transgressions, especially in... Well, I'm afraid I've had some trouble with Catherine and the moiety. In any society, there will always be a small percentage of the population with rebellious tendencies. Before Catherine
Yeah, it's called
appeared,
healthy.
the moiety, as they call themselves, had been relatively harmless. I mean, the natives here are a fairly violent people by nature, but I'd almost come to accept their presence. It seemed inevitable under the circumstances. Upon Catherine's return, however, their violence intensified considerably. It seems she's become some sort of religious savior to them. And as far as I can tell, she's come to believe this herself. So I've had no alternative. I had to separate her from her people. I must admit, though, that my concerns were not entirely for her safety alone. The actions of Catherine and the moiety have put my own life at risk on numerous occasions. Consequently, the lives of all the people here. Therefore, I must ask you to refrain from any attempt to free her. Although I'm sure Atris desires it. Indeed, he must desire it with all his heart. But he is completely unaware of her recent state. Which brings me to the point of all of this. The linking book you brought with you. You're very fortunate to have recovered it. If I may. Thank you.
Yes, take the schmuck bait.
Waiting for him to know it's a trap. He's looking for specific lines. He's not stupid.
Perhaps it would be best if you went through first.
Mm-hmm.
You may need some time to decide. That is reasonable. Until then, as a token of my good intentions, I will allow you free access to my linking books, cruel though they may be, and to the rest of the Fifth Age. Please understand, there is nothing I want more than a chance to resolve matters between Atris and myself, especially in light of what has become of
Yeah, I think I
Catherine.
did.
But unless you are willing to demonstrate to me that your intentions are honorable, I cannot risk it. The sanctuary I've been writing for the Islanders is nearly complete. After all these years, it would be a shame if I were unable to finish it. The work I am doing is quite demanding. Please don't signal me unless you've decided to use the book. The switch will reset itself once you link from here.
I like that your cane has a stabbing spear at the end, sir. Then again, that doesn't seem to be a cane.
No, that's his gun.
Oh, fair enough. So we specifically want to go to this fifth island.
Yeah.
What's up?
I don't know. A thought occurred to me, but I'm trying to remember what Atris wrote in his journal for us. It was towards the end, or rather, not so much what his journal is, but the opening narration. Didn't he say capture Gen first, then rescue Catherine?
I think he did.
So let's not link to Prison Island just yet.
Oh, is this okay. But then where are we going?
Anywhere but there. Anywhere but there, just come back to Gen's office and then we'll use his, we can signal him to use the link book.
But the linking book imprisons us.